are we going to divide polynomials? Know how in this video. Good day, learners! Today we're going to talk about dividing polynomials using long division. Long division for polynomials is just the same with the long division for numbers. So before we proceed with the main topic, let's have a recap first of the laws of exponents. Now suppose we have 6x cubed divided by 2x. So yung rules natin sa laws of exponents, if we're going to divide polynomials with the same variables, all we need to do is first divide their numerical coefficients. 6 divided by 2, that would be equal to 3. Next, copy the same base, which is x, then subtract their exponents. So yung sa numerator, we have 3, and yung exponent naman sa denominator is 1. So 3 minus 1 would be equal to 2. So our quotient would be 3x squared. Now, how about multiplying polynomials? So, the law of exponents states that if we have polynomials with the same base, let us say we have x cubed times x squared, the first thing we need to do is to copy the common base, which is x, and add their exponents. So, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Therefore, the product is x raised to 5. In dividing polynomials, we have to follow this notation. So we have p of x all over d of x is equal to q of x plus r of x over d of x. Now p of x is our dividend, d of x is our divisor, q of x is our quotient, and r of x is our remainder. So let's have now an example. So let us say we have 2x squared plus 7x minus 15 divided by x plus 5. So ano yung first na step na gagawin natin? Una, aalamin natin kung sino yung dividend at sino naman yung divisor. So in this case, we have 2x squared plus 7x minus 15. That would be our dividend. Okay. Isusulat natin ngayon yung dividend natin sa loob ng symbol natin. So we have 2x squared plus 7x minus 15. At ang divisor naman natin ay susulat natin sa labas. So we have x plus 5. Okay. Now, make sure na yung dividend ay arranged in descending order. So based sa kanilang exponent, yung naunang nasulat ay yung may pinakamataas na exponent hanggang sa constant term. So we have here 2, 1, and yung constant term. And also, if the polynomial has a missing term, we're going to replace it with 0. So in this case, kompleto yung terms niya. Quadratic, linear, at yung constant term. So wala tayong i-replace na 0. Okay. So, how are we going to divide this one? Now, we're going to concentrate with the first terms. Okay. So, yung first term ng dividend, i-divide natin sa first term ng divisor. So, we have 2x squared divided by x. Okay. So, gaya ng na-recap natin kanina, 2x squared divided by x. So, 2 divided by 1 is 2. Then, we simply copy the common variable or common base. Then, subtract their exponents. So, 2 minus 1. Okay, automatic yung exponent ng x would be 1. So, 2 minus 1 would be 1. Therefore, our quotient is 2x. Okay, yung first na quotient na makukuha natin ay ilalagay natin sa second term. Okay, or kalinya ng second term. So, we are going to write here 2x. Now, after dividing, we're going to multiply the quotient by our divisor. Okay. So, that would be 2x times x. That would be equal to 2x squared. Okay. So, ito yung na-review natin kanina. All we need to do is to add their exponents. Diba? 1 plus 1 kaya naging 2 or x squared. Okay. Now, 2x times 5. So, 2x times 5, that is positive 10x. Okay, so the next step, we're going to subtract. Okay. So, yung subtrahen natin, make sure na i-change muna natin yung kanilang mga signs before natin siya i-combine. So, yung positive 2x squared magiging negative 2x squared. At yung positive 10x naman ay magiging negative. Okay, now let's combine. So, we have 2x squared minus 2x squared, that is equal to 0. So, pwede natin siyang hindi isulat. Next, 7x minus 10x. Okay, 7x minus 10x, that would be equal to negative 3x. So, after nating masubtract, we're going to bring down the next term. So, yung next term dito would be 15 or negative 15. So, i-bring down natin ngayon si negative 15. Then after that, we're going to repeat the same process hanggang sa wala na tayong term na matitira sa sa dividend natin. Okay. So, let's divide the first term. Again, concentrate lang tayo dun sa first term ng dividend. So, negative 3x divided by x. Okay, so that is negative 3x divided by x. So, negative 3 divided by 1, that is equal to negative 3. And x divided by x, that would be equal to 1. Right? Okay. So, ang matitira na lang is negative 3. So, we can cancel out x and x. So, ang quotient nila would be negative 3. So, ilalagay natin si negative 3 kalinya ng last term natin. Then again, after dividing, we're going to multiply the quotient by the divisor. Okay, so iisa-isahin natin sila. So, negative 3 times x, that will be equal to negative 3x. And negative 3 times positive 5, that would be equal to negative 15. So, kung mapapansin niyo, paulit-ulit lang yung process natin. We're going to divide, multiply, and subtract. Okay. So, yung subtrahen, again, huwag kalimutan na i-change ang kanilang mga signs. So, yung negative 3x magiging positive 3x na. At yung negative 15 naman ay magiging positive 15. So, negative 3x plus positive 3x, that would be equal to 0. And negative 15 plus 15, that would also be equal to 0. So, kung 0 yung final answer natin dito, ibig sabihin wala tayong remainder. So, paano ba isulat yung final answer? So, yung quotient natin would be equal to 2x minus 3. Now, if we're going to follow the notation, pwede natin siyang isulat ng gaya nito. Okay? So, uunahin muna natin yung dividend. We have 2x squared plus 7x minus 15 divided by d of x is our divisor. So, yung divisor natin would be x plus 5. Okay, so x plus 5. So, yung quotient natin or yung sagot natin would be 2x minus 3. Now, since wala tayong remainder, so hanggang dito lang yung pagkakasulat natin sa notation. So, we're not going to include anymore r of x over d of x. Okay, so to check, we can apply FOIL method para ma-check natin kung tama ba yung sagot natin. So, let us check. We have 2x minus 3 times the quantity x plus 5. Okay? So, 2x times x, that is equal to 2x squared. 2x times 5, that is equal to 10x. Okay? Now, negative 3 times x, that is negative 3x. And finally, negative 3 times 5, that is equal to negative 15. Okay, now combine similar terms. We have 2x squared, 10x minus 3x is equal to 7x. And bring down negative 15. So, kung mapapansin natin, nakuha natin yung given na dividend. Therefore, yung quotient na nakuha natin is correct. Now, let's proceed with the second example. So, we have 3x squared plus 5 minus 2x divided by x minus 2. So, ang unang given, this is our dividend. At yung pangalawang given naman would be our divisor. So, isusulat natin sila ngayon using the long division na format. So, ilalagay natin sa loob yung dividend natin. Okay, so kung mapapansin natin, yung dividend natin is not arranged in descending order. So, dapat natin siyang i-arrange in descending order. So, yung term na may pinakamataas na exponent ang mauuna. So, after 3x squared, it should be followed by negative 2x. Okay. So, bakit negative 2x? So, ang exponent ng first term natin ay 2. So, ang second term naman natin, ang exponent ng variable niya would be equal to 1. So, 2, 1, at after that 1, we're going to have the constant term. So, yung constant term natin ay si positive 5. Okay. After natin sila ma-arrange in descending order, isusulat natin dun sa labas na part yung divisor natin. So, we have x minus 2. Okay, so gaya pa rin ang ginawa natin kanina, all we need to do is to divide first the first term of our dividend by the first term of our divisor. So, that is 3x squared divided by x. So, we have 3x squared divided by x. So, 3 divided by 1. You have 3. Bakit 1? Kasi automatic may numerical coefficient dito na 1. Then, yung variable na x, we're going to copy, then subtract the exponent. So, we have 2 minus 1. So, may 1 exponent yung denominator natin. So, you will have 3x. Okay, kasi 2 minus 1 would be equal to 1. So, yung first quotient natin ay equal to 3x. At ilalagay natin ito sa kalinya ng second term natin. Okay. So, we're going to write here 3x. And after dividing, we're going to multiply. So, 3x times x, that is equal to 3x squared. So, 3x squared. After that one, i-multiply again natin si 3x by negative 2. Okay, so 3x times negative 2, that is equal to negative 6x. And ang next na step, we're going to subtract. So since we're going to subtract, make sure that we're going to change the signs of our subtrahend. So si positive 3x squared magiging negative 3x squared. At ang negative 6x naman ay magiging positive 6x. Okay, let's combine vertically. So we have 3x squared minus 3x squared, that is equal to 0. And negative 2x plus 6x, that would be equal to positive 4x. So you will have 4x. After natin makuha yung difference nila, we're going to bring down the next term. So yung next term natin is si positive 5. So, we're going to bring down positive 5. Then, repeat the same process. So, focus tayo dun sa first term ng dividend natin. Then, we're going to divide this one sa first term again ng divisor. So, 4x divided by x, that would be 4x divided by x. So, 4 divided by 1 is 4. Okay? X divided by x is equal to 1. So, maka-cancel out natin si x. And what remains will be 4. So, yung quotient natin would be 4. And that is positive 4. Okay? Now, we're going to multiply yung quotient na 4. 4 times x, that is equal to 4x. And, i-multiply din natin siya dun sa second term. So, we have 4 times negative 2, that is negative 8. Then, subtract. So, we're going to change the signs of our subtrahend. So, yung 4x magiging negative 4x. Yung negative 8 naman magiging positive 8. Okay. So, we're going to combine vertically. So, 4x minus 4x, that is equal to 0. And 5 plus 8, that is equal to 13. Okay. So, wala na tayong i-bring down pa na next term. Therefore, yung 13, this would be our remainder. So, paano natin susulat yung final answer natin? So, we're going to follow the notation that we have. So, we have p of x, that is our dividend. So, 3x squared minus 2x plus 5 divided by d of x, or our divisor. So, ang divisor natin ay si x minus 2. So, ang quotient na nakuha natin, yung q of x natin would be 3x plus 4. So, you have 3x plus 4. Now, since we have a remainder which is positive 13, so, we're going to follow this format. So, that is plus 13 over d of x. Again, yung d of x natin is si divisor. Tama? So, we're going to write here x minus 2. So, the final answer would be 3x plus 4 plus 13 over x minus 2. Now, how about our next example? So, we have here 4x cubed minus 3x plus 1 divided by 2x minus 1. So, isusulat natin yung dividend natin sa loob ng symbol ng long division natin. So, we have 4x cubed. Okay, so kung mapapansin natin, descending order na yung arrangement nila. Pero, may missing term. So, kung mapapansin natin, walang term na may exponent na 2. So, since walang term na may exponent na 2, so lalagyan natin ito ng 0. Okay. So, nilalagay lang natin itong 0, although wala siyang value, nilalagay lang natin siya para yung pag-divide natin, yung spacing nila ay hindi tayo mawala. Okay? Then, next would be negative 3x, then plus 1. So, yung paglagay natin ng 0 ay depende kung ilan yung missing na term. Halimbawa, kung wala yung linear na term, therefore, maglalagay ulit tayo ng 0. So, since isa lang yung nawala na term, therefore, isang 0 lang din yung ilalagay natin in replacement sa term na yon. Okay. But then again, wala siyang value. So, this is 0. Okay. This is for representation only. Then, our divisor would be 2x minus 1. Okay, same process. Concentrate tayo dun sa first term. First term ng dividend, i-divide natin sa first term ng divisor natin. So, we have 4x cubed divided by 2x. So, 4x cubed divided by 2x. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. Copy yung same variable. Then, yung exponent, we're going to subtract. That is 3 minus 1. Okay, so, the final answer would be 2x squared. So, yung 2x squared, ilalagay natin sa next term. Okay? So, we have 2x squared. After dividing, we're going to multiply the quotient by the terms in our divisor. So, 2x squared times 2x, that is equal to 4x cubed. Okay? Next, 2x squared times negative 1, that is equal to negative 2x squared. So, negative 2x squared. After multiplying, magsasubtract na naman tayo. So, make sure that we're going to change the sign of our subtrahend. So, yung negative 4 ay yung 4x cubed magiging negative 4x cubed. Yung negative 2x squared naman ay magiging positive 2x squared. Okay. 4x cubed minus 4x cubed, that is equal to 0. And 0x squared plus positive 2x squared, that is equal to 2x squared. Okay. So, before tayo magpo-proceed, we're going to bring down negative 3x, or i-bring down natin yung next term. So, negative 3x, bring down natin. And, balik ulit tayo dun sa process. So, divide muna. So, yung first term divided by the first term of our divisor. So, 2x squared divided by 2x, that is 2 divided by 2, that is equal to 1. And x squared divided by x, so, subtract lang natin yung exponent nila, 2 minus 1, that is equal to x. Okay. Or x raised to 1 na lang. So, x na lang yung natira natin. Therefore, yung ilalagay natin na quotient dito would be x or positive x. Okay. So, multiply natin yung x sa divisor natin. X times 2x, that is equal to 2x squared. X times negative 1, that is equal to negative x. Again, change natin yung sign ng subtrahend. So, magiging negative 2x squared at magiging positive x. Then, combine natin siya vertically. So, 2x squared minus 2x squared, that is equal to 0. Pwede natin hindi sulat yung 0. Then, negative 3x plus x, that is equal to negative 2x. Okay. Bring down natin yung next na term. So, we're going to bring down positive 1 or plus 1. Then, perform again the operations. So, divide muna. Negative 2x divided by positive 2x. So, negative 2x divided by positive 2x. Start muna tayo dun sa numerical coefficient. Negative 2 divided by 2, that is equal to negative 1. Okay? Or pwede natin siyang isulat. Okay? But since x divided by x is also 1, so the final answer would be negative 1. Okay. So, ilalagay natin dito sa last na column, negative 1. Then, multiply negative 1 by our divisor. So, negative 1 times 2x, that is equal to negative 2x. And negative 1 times negative 1, that is equal to positive 1. Okay, change natin yung sign ng ating subtrahend. So, yung negative 2x magiging positive 2x. Yung positive 1 naman ay magiging negative 1. Okay, then we're going to combine them vertically. So, negative 2x plus 2x, that is equal to 0. And positive 1 minus 1 is also equal to 0. Therefore, wala tayong remainder. So, yung final answer natin would be this one. 4x cubed divided by, pwede natin siyang hindi isulat yung 0x squared. So, negative 3x plus 1. Bali, ito na yung original na dividend natin. Then, divided by 2x minus 1. So, that is equal to, our quotient would be 2x squared plus x minus 1. Then, walang remainder. So, yung final answer natin would be 2x squared plus x minus 1. Now, it's your turn. Try to answer the following questions.